So half the things I do are an experiment. And today my experiment led to this. Sweet potato cake. I'm gonna cut it right now so we can see what it looks like on the inside. It looks delicious on the outside. And you know, when you make something with sweet potatoes, it's practically health food. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Now that's sweet potato cake. Look at that. I got a fork so I can try it. Oh, it's so moist. Oh my God, moist, moist. This is delicious. You have got to try it. Oh my gosh. This all started because one of the people who watches me sent me this video of somebody else making a sweet potato cake. And I was like, that's a good idea. I can try that. So I took my recipe and twaddled with it for a few days to try and figure out in my head how I could do this, how I could add sweet potatoes to my pound cake and it would still come out good. And what kind of frosting I wanted to put on it. And this isn't what I thought the frosting was gonna be, but it is delicious. So please, do all those things I asked you to do. And by all means, besides subscribe, liking, commenting, and forwarding, sharing, please watch this because it is, you gotta make it. My moonwalk. Woo, I cracked myself up. Anyway, I hope I crack you up a little bit too. Today we're making sweet potato pound cake with a little glaze on top, and I hope it's going to be delicious because I spent a couple days trying to figure out how to incorporate the sweet potato into the pound cake because you know, I tell you, baking is a science. You can't just add something and think that it's gonna come out cake. It might come out pudding, or it might come out, I don't know, Danish or something like that. So we'll see how it comes out. But you know I love sweet potatoes, and I think when I put sweet potatoes in something, it makes it healthy. So we're having sweet potato pound cake with a little glaze on top and some nuts on top. I think it's gonna be delicious. And let's see what, oh, I know, I wanted to ask you, please do all those things I always ask you to do. And subscribe, like, comment, forward. Please share this with other people because really, I've been talking about this a lot the last week or so. About, my goal really is to help people learn how to bake. And I think baking is easier than you think. So, anyway, do all those things I asked you to do. Put your apron on and join me. These aprons are lovely. That's all I have to say. I love them, love them, love them. And I feel like a baker when I put my apron on. And now that I have my lid for my mixer, I mean, I am just a baker. Join me. Hey, hey. Sweet potato pound cake. So we're gonna start. Yesterday I roasted these sweet potatoes in the oven, and you know how I usually do my sweet potatoes, I boil them. I just thought I would try roasting them in the oven and seeing how they come out and seeing if they taste any sweeter. Because I think they are sweeter when you roast them. Everything tastes sweeter when you roast it in the oven. I mean, all the vegetables and stuff. So anyway, here we go. The only thing about, I cut them in half before I roasted them. The only thing that happened is it got like a skin on the outside, and I don't think that'll be good in the cake. So I'm taking the skin, other than the skin that it was born with, but I'm taking the skin that was created by roasting it. And it's probably the sweetest part. I'm gonna taste it later. But anyway, so I take that off. And that's what I do. I peel all of them and get ready to bake the cake. Meet you back here after I get it all peeled. There you go. I am back. And I have to put my handy dandy brand new guard on. I just love this thing. There you go. I like it. Anyway, so I have the butter in, and we're going to start creaming the butter. Here are the sweet potatoes. I did about 2 pounds, a little more than 2 pounds, just a little bit more than 2 pounds. I roasted them in the oven for an hour, cut in half. If you don't cut them in half, it might take an hour and 15 or 20 minutes. There you go. Mashed sweet potatoes. You all probably know this routine by now. Butter, sugar. Look how fast I can pour the sugar in without worrying about it splashing in my face. Now that is pretty cool. Oops. I don't have it closed. Here it goes. I'm gonna add a little oil. The oil with the sweet potatoes is gonna keep the cake super moist. So you know what I think I have to do? I think I have to take the guard off to put the sweet potatoes in. So the sweet potatoes go in with the creaming. So after you cook them, it's a little less than 2 pounds, but it was a little more than 2 pounds before. So, and you can cook these any way you want. You can boil them like I usually do, or you can roast them in the oven. You can cook them in the microwave. However you cook your sweet potatoes. I'm a sweet potato girl, so I make a lot of sweet potatoes. And I eat them, the whole thing. I eat the skin and everything, but I'm not putting the skin in my cake. Now that looks good. I'm gonna add the eggs next. One at a time. Oops, that was 2 at a time. Love that orange consistency of the sweet potatoes. Next is the dry, wet, dry, wet, dry. So I'm gonna do flour. My favorite milk, shaken, half at a time. This is what I like to chill for the most because I've had more milk splash up on me. Now I'm gonna put some spices in. I'm gonna do a half teaspoon of nutmeg. These are just things that go with sweet potatoes, right? Nutmeg. Like if you were making a sweet potato casserole, You put nutmeg, ginger, so a half a teaspoon of nutmeg and ginger, and then a whole teaspoon of cinnamon. So now I'm gonna add my flavorings. A teaspoon of almond and a teaspoon of vanilla. Look at that. I think we have cake. What do you think? Ah, what a batter. So spray your pan with non-stick baking spray. Look at that. Now that is cake batter. This batter looks so good and smells so good. I just want to lick the bowl, and I don't want to waste not any of it. So I'm gonna get it even in the pan. Look at that. Put it in the oven for an hour, then I'll check on it, and then, but I think it's gonna be a little more than an hour. See you back here with sweet potato cake. And we're gonna make some glaze for it too. Here we go, out of the oven, and I let it cool. And I'm gonna put it on a plate. It's really heavy. It feels heavier than usual. We will see. Whoops. There you go. Cake. And look at that. Cake. Now it's time to make a little frosting. Not really frosting. So let's make a little glaze. I used a half a cup of butter and a half a cup of cream cheese. You want to get this really creamy. And 4 cups of confectioner's sugar. Powdered sugar. I think 3 cups. A teaspoon of vanilla. I'm only using 3 cups of confectioner's sugar because I don't want this to be a frosting. I want it to be more of a glaze. And 2 teaspoons of milk. And I never really have milk, you know, I just have milk in that carton, so I'm using my almond milk. I'm gonna turn this up a little, let it really whip up. I'm gonna take a cake and pour the frosting / glaze on top. It came out more like a frosting. Still thick, even though I didn't put as much confectioner's sugar as I had thought. I'm just going to pour it all on top and see how it runs off the sides. So I'm I'm just gonna let it run down the sides a little. Way thicker than I thought it was gonna be. Look at that. And some chopped nuts to put on top. Wow, I have cake. I have cake. You know, I'm trying to purge myself of things. So I'm looking in all these boxes and up in cupboards and everything. And I found this Lazy Susan. So I thought I would put my cake on it and give it a spin so you can see how the cake looks on all sides. We got cake. I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I hope you will enjoy making it, and I really do hope you do make it. And of course, I hope you do all those things I love you to do. I love my little ones, my big ones, my medium ones, all the ones who watch, and I love you for doing that. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'll see you next time.